Thorncraft golems are much like an individual part of a larger machine, but they are far more entertaining to watch. I am now in full swing into the production of these helpful little constructs. There are so many possible uses for them to maintain mundane tasks for me. Today I set up a quick method to craft the golems of all types, from one simple alchemical device. I have explored the possible upgrade types, and I am making plans to use some varieties in the field to help harvest the crops in the coming time. It will soon be time to plant many seed, and the harvest will feed many worlds. Now then, welcome back to another Druids Tale. And today we are more into Thorncraft. Today we are working on something awesome. We did this last episode, got it all set up, and I've added in some Viz relays. Viz relays easy to make, easy to sort out, but you do need to sort out the stabilizers and the transducers to make an energized node, which I haven't done on camera. And I understand this. I've done this as a tester to make sure it was working properly. And it seems to be working properly. So the next one I will do on camera. So now we know how to do it. I could break this one, turn it off and transfer another one, which I'm planning on doing because that's only a little 8, right? And I've picked up some more and dumped them over here on a tree. Dumped them here over on a tree. There were 4 of them struggling for power. And now there is this one at 36 and this one at 102. It's only really gone up by about 3 points altogether, and it's absorbed all the others into it. So, yeah, I'm going to need to keep feeding that one, I think. But still, once you convert it, it becomes, I don't know, like an 1/8 of its size or something like that. I'm not sure the exact maths. We will look into the exact maths next time I do it. But this one is a Terra 8. Which means it has 8 Terra to divide amongst things that are connected via Viz relays. And in this case, it only actually manages to help 3 of these, so I need a bigger node to put in here in the first place. I think this was around about a 90, maybe a 91, something like that. Something like that, maybe. But yeah, maths. I haven't actually calculated the maths, so I just wanted to get on and do it. So what we've got going on here now is I can put in some things. I'm putting in things that give me humanus right now, because I'm going to need a lot of humanus. And it will filter down through the hopper into here and keep this full, and this will burn it all up and sort it all out and go up into these. And then the piping system takes it into the crystallization process, and the crystallization process is hastened by having that Terra linked in. And as you can see, there's 3 green lights, and the 4th one isn't quite lit up. That's because there's not enough Terra to go all the way down the line, which is why I need a bigger node, which is why I'm growing a bigger node over there. But I am starting to collect samples of all sorts of crystallized essentia, which I can then use over here, like you've seen already, to fill up the jars when I'm doing something crafting wise, to make sure I've got enough. So this is basically a dump chest. Anything that will burn, I'm being put in through here just to make any old crystals I can. Anything you like. Any old crystals I can. But today, I want to do a setup that will make golems. Yes. And there is a few golems that I've unlocked here. I've unlocked the wooden golems, the clay golems, the tallow golems, and the stone golems. All 5 types of golems that are not this forbidden knowledge, which I'm not bothered about just yet. I'm not doing forbidden knowledge just yet. And the iron golems down here, which are okay, but tougher. All of them require a same sort of requirement in the crucible. Humanus, Motus, and Spiritus. Now, the last time I did it, I did zombie flesh, doors, and soul sand. This one, again, same thing. This one, again, same thing. Just different blocks going into the crucible, but the same overall spiritus type stuff. So, in the similar way to how we did this, I want to set up a thing now where I can kind of auto-craft these things. So this setup down here, this crucible with the auto stuff on it, the auto stuff on it. I'm full of technical terms today, folks. Automated alchemy. This automated alchemical construct. Alchemical construct's just a fiddly thing to make. It's not difficult to make. And I gotta make 2 of them. And then I put it in and tap it with a wand and just sort it out that way. So it's not too hard to make. And I've already done one this series, this one here. But this has only got 2 slots for inputs of jars. So what I want to do is set one of these up with 3 inputs, one for each of the jars, and I want to figure a way to automatically fill the jars. And I'm thinking of using another straw golem to do that for me, rather than piping it. And I want to do that up here, upstairs, along this route somewhere, so I can make golems along here. So on one side, possibly this side, I'm going to make golems, and on this side, I'm going to make the materials that go into making golems and all the other bits and pieces. So this will be a golem making area, and then I can use the golems for all sorts of other things. This can be a dump chest for all the crystallization of everything that I don't want. Anything inventory related that I want to just chuck away and get rid of can basically burn up in here, so that all my Thorncraft stuff can be done. And then we can put a lid on it. Once I've got the overall inside workings, I'll know how big I need it all to be, and I can put a lid on it. I'm thinking that maybe there's another area on top of here to go in as well. Or maybe another area on top of there. I don't know exactly what it is going to look like just yet. But maybe we'll find out this episode if I get cracking on. There's a few things that I've nearly got sorted out. So we're going to build this together. These things are just a little bit awkward. Like silverwood planks and gold ingots for these vis filters. It's just awkward. Levers on tubes. It's just awkward. But when it all goes together, it makes a very impressive thing. A very impressive thing indeed. Let's stick that in there. Thank you very much. And I should be able to get this cauldron sorted out as well. Let's just bump and bump. And there we go. Awesome. Okay, so we got the cauldron and we got those 2 things. Let's test out our wand recharger and see how that's working today. Lots and lots of nodes are fading and being sucked up. The fight for supremacy is still on. The fight for that one's nearly gone. That one didn't last. That one's getting weird. That one's looking okay. Yeah. They're all getting fairly charged up. Look at him. He's getting charged up nicely. 154 terror. Now, he's the sort that I'd like to viz out, but not today. All right. Pop that in there and recharge. Recharge. Water recharge. Yes. Well, it's coming from that one. It shouldn't make it any smaller than any of these other neighbouring ones, at least. But it does take it from the closest first. And there we go. That's that one. And this one, a quick recharge as well. Perfect. Alright. So, yes. Now I want to set this up. Now, I was looking at it while I was crafting bits and pieces to think about how I really want this to look. And I'm not 100% sure. This, I kind of had an idea of what I wanted it to look like before I started building it. This, I do not so much. Not so much, no. So I'm thinking that maybe around this corner would be a good place to create the golems, to craft them, to make them bend to my will. And that way I can take the jars from in here and use them in here, and I could possibly train a couple of these golems to come and drop off excess stock to these containers over here as well. So that I can use the same burning things up, burn the crystals, because I'm going to need humus. I'm going to need... where is it? Spiritus, and I am going to need Motus. Has it even got through to the Motus yet? It doesn't look like it's got through to the Motus yet. Dang it. Okay, where's the Motus? The wooden doors are still in there. Okay, it's processing them now. Okay, so it'll get there. It's doing the humanus still at the minute, and it's up to a fair whack of that. Yeah, lots of corpus as well. Lots of corpus. So it'll be, yeah, started some new corpus up here. Look, excess stock already of the crystals. I can do upgrades on those though, so I'm thinking about doing that as well. Okay, so here's my plan. All right, first of all, I'm gonna take these out because I want to take them up, and I'm going to do something over this side. So I didn't bring any of the wood up with me because I wasn't expecting to rip the floor out so soon. Here we go. Here's a start. This is how it starts, people. This is how it starts. This is how my quest begins. The tale today is Nemsun derping around with stuff. Okay, so let's put that there. Now, if I put this cauldron here with these automated things on this way round, I don't think it makes any difference whatsoever, but let's put them on this way. And if I tap it with a wand from this side, I want it to be pointing in this direction. Yes, it is pointing in this direction. Good, 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 good. Because I want it spitting out into this direction, right? And then I'm going to have something to catch it there in a minute. But on this side, I'm going to need 3 jars from here. I don't know if I take these 3 jars from over here, will it or won't it go to the altar still? That's what I want to find out now. So, Humanus, Motus, and Spiritus. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so Humanus, there. Give me this. Motus, there. Give me this. And Spiritus. Spiritus. Spiritus, 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 Spiritus. Oh, they've got another Humanus there. I've got an overflow of Humanus. Where's the Spiritus, though? Ah, there it is. Okay. So, let's pop these on here. That one. What did I get next? Motus and Spiritus. Awesome. Okay, and then if I just pipe these across, it should have all sorts of suction problems, but when I put something in here, it should still work, in theory. If not, then I've got to do some crazy ins and outs. Like, I think I can take it in from the top as well. Maybe. I'll have to do some piping if it doesn't work straight away. And I need another golem. So where did I put my straw? There. Okay. I'm going to make another straw golem. And this one is dedicated to a subscriber that has been supporting me on many different types of videos just recently. Not just the one. That doesn't even need any energy, does it? So, yeah, that one. Now, is it going to do it? No. Okay, so I need to mess around with the Essentia tubes a little bit. Okay, so we'll go here, and we go up the top here to the top there. Okay, so pathways. That one, turn that one off. That one, turn that one off. Turn that one off. Turn that one off. Is it going to go and do that bit for a start? No. Okay, what about if I turn that off and that off? Is it going to do that? No. Go there. Okay, so now. Yeah, power on. Power achieved. Okay, so you can go in the top. You can go in the sides. You can do that, and I get a straw golem out of it. Awesome. It just needed the power supply underneath. That's all it took, right? That's all it took. How I'm going to cover that power supply now, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I hadn't really thought about it. Have I got any options here at all? I've got potentially just a half slab just there, and that's about all. I could do something else, maybe? No, I think the half slab is my only option. So I'm going to cover that up with a half slab and hopefully never notice that that one bit is out of place. Yeah. I'm going to notice that every time I walk through these doors now. I'm going to notice that and go, no, that's not supposed to be like that. That's not supposed to be like that. Okay, so that's the simplest of setups. Okay, and now to catch the things as they happen, I need a hungry chest. So I'm going to make myself a hungry chest. And this hungry chest will basically grab anything that gets thrown out at it, which should be about there. So it will gobble up things when it needs it. So let's just make another golem. Where did I put... I'm looking for the stuff again. There we go, that. Let's make another one. Now, I think that this is going to work. Actually, let me just take my ring of magnetism off, just so it doesn't work too well. There we go. It just automatically pulls from those there. Yeah, there's plenty in there at the minute. That's good. And then when it's done, it spits out, and he picks it up. Awesome. Okay. So that's now a system for auto-creating of golems. Yes. Recipe-wise, though, I kind of want to automate that as well, but just putting a few things in is probably good enough. So, we'll get these guys over here to include... Or do I put a fresh one on? No, I've got to set these ones up, haven't I? Otherwise they'll get stuck. So, you can also deal with these guys here. And you can also deal with these guys here. There we go. And then if I need to top these up, let's Spiritus. Where's my Spiritus supply? There it is. How much have I got? I've got 16 at the minute. Okay, let's just put 10 in. Whack 10 in there. That should fill this up a little ways. There he goes. Yeah. Good lads, good lads, good lads. That's the way to do it. Fill it up. Yes. So that works perfectly. That's fine. That's good. And they may even choose these targets to fill up first if I throw stuff in there for the infusion altar. Whether or not it's needed for the infusion altar, I don't know. I might have another jar of each back in there. I've got some empty jars already, so I'll use those empty jars possibly, just to see how that works. And then I'm going to kind of have a storage space for the different things that you use to make golems. So I think there's only potentially four, five. Yeah, let's go with 5. 5 different things. Let's put those there then. So I can then use this to just put in what I want into those to make the different golem types. I would like to see the different golem types, would you? Would you like to see the different golem types? I have made a few straw golems, and the first straw golem that I've made, I wonder if I can put that into there just to save a space. Yeah, that would work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we seem to have... Houston, we have a problem. That's got a straw golem in there and a straw golem there. Did I just learn a dupe glitch? I think I just learned a dupe glitch. Now, there's one straw golem in there still, and there's this dude here. And so, I've managed to get another golem. Okay, that's a bit cheaty. So if I put this on a fresh place, a golem also spawns. Okay. Glitch. Oh dear. I do not mean to duplicate glitch those things out. Okay. Well, it's only wheat, isn't it? It's only wheat. Can I shift click it in? Do those actually exist? I've got one in there still. And none in there. Ah, it's just a figment. Okay, it's not really glitched. That one actually goes in and he's actually there. Yeah, he's still actually there. This one doesn't actually exist. Okay. thought I'd found a little problem there. It's just kind of a graphical glitch, which is kind of bad anyway, but still. Doesn't matter. I've got one in there and the straw. What were the other types of golems that we could create? So a wooden golem. A great wood log. Okay. And a clay golem, a set of bricks. And tallow is tallow. So I need to make tallow. That's another thing. Because making tallow would be nice. Making tallow is rotten flesh in the crucible with a bit of precantatio. Well, that's okay. Alright, so bricks. I don't know if I've got any bricks up here. I can soon get some bricks, though, and we can make another one of each golem. Yep, gonna need to get the stuff. Okay, should be easy making tallow. It's just that with a little precantatio comes out of just about everything, so I just filled the jar up, and we get some tallow quite quick, quite easy. Yep, let's get some tallow. Oh, we need 16. I need 18. 18 altogether, thank you. So I can make 2 pieces of tallow, and I'll take that back upstairs as well. Okay, so I've got the materials. Now let's make one of each of the different types that we've got so far. Actually, crafting table, or do I need to do it in an enchanting table? Let's see, can I make a tallow block? Yes, I can. Okay, let's make the second one of those then. 2 tallow blocks. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'm loving it. Okay, so 1 in there. There we go. Right, and put the jar back down just there. There we go. Fill it up, boys. Fill it up. Okay, so we'll take another, I don't know, 15, 20, 20. That'll do. And give it to this stack. There you go. Have fun with that, bunny. Have fun with that. Okay, so what do we got first? Here we got the wooden golems. Is the next one down, really. So let's have a single piece of wood. And let's put the wooden in there. And go with wooden golem. And fill it up for me. Fill it up for me. There we go. It looks like I'm okay for a little while still. It's using up a little bit, 4 of each. But not too bad. And that gives us a wooden golem. The wooden golem can go on there. And then I can swipe it to pick it up. And that just kind of gives me an example of what I'm getting. Even though I don't think there's actually anything in there. No, there's nothing in there. It's just a graphical glitch of the one that's in there, which is cool. I like that. Let's go and name him. Now, this one's a special one. Missed out on the first golems. This one is going to be Golem, well, Combustible Man. Combustion is going to be the name of this golem. Golem Combustion. There we go. Golem Combustion. He is my wooden golem. And for right now, I'm going to leave him just sort of hanging around. I know, hanging around there. Just hang there. Combustion. Golem Combustion, hang there. And even be animated. You're fine. You'll be animated with your little pot. Your little pot's awesome looking. They can, what? Carved out a great moderate improvement over the straw golem. Strength, low. Self-repair, average. Carry limit 4. Above average, upgrades 1. Okay? So it can carry a little bit more by the looks of it. That's cool though, right? Then we got the clay golem. Slow and carry limit 8. And this is fireproof. Fireproof. Wow. Combustible Man definitely couldn't be fireproof, could he? Carry limit 8 on this one, though, so we can carry a little bit more, which is more useful for certain tasks, but not all tasks. Let's get rid of that. Put that in. And select it. And away we go. Easy peasy, awesome automation. Alright, have we got some more soul now? Have we got some more soul, man? Yeah. How much have we got there? Spiritus, 49. So we've got enough to do another 20 or so. Good. Let's just keep this topped up. I like that the system just sort of sorts itself out for me and they put it where it's supposed to go. It's all nice and simple. Goost and Heaney, do the job. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we've got a clay golem now, and I've put him into there. I mean, technically, I should put them in a different place, shouldn't I? Based on their strength or carry capacity. I should probably swap them over, really. But regardless, let's have a look at the tallow. Ah, that's updated graphically now. Okay, fine. Let's put that in there. Take that off. Take it to a tallow golem. Do the tallow. Do the tallow thing. We need 8 of each thing. Why won't it do it? Okay. Let's take it out. Deselect. Take it out. Put it back in again. Select. And do it. There we go. That's working now. Okay, so we're running short on what things we can use here. But it is going to create it. There we go. Tallow golem. Okay. And I should be able to shift click it in. Yes, shift clicking in works. Okay, the difference for the tallow is only marginal better than clay, but capable of holding 2 upgrades. Oh, 2 upgrades. But I'm guessing that you don't put tallow next to fire. Whereas the clay ones can go next to fire. So there's advantages and disadvantages for each type of golem here, which is good. We like the advantages and disadvantages. We'll just take these out though. I'm going to get them all back for a second. And Chesty boy, you can give me some of that stuff back as well. Okay, so the 4 types that we're using in strength order or number of items order are the hay at the top, followed by the wood, which we're going to need to make another wood one. Did I put the wood in there? Yeah, the wood went in there, didn't it? Okay. And the tallow. Yeah. Followed by the wood ones, followed by the brick ones, which I can probably make lots of, and the tallow ones, which I could also make quite a few of, but I haven't yet. Clay in there, tallow in there, and straw in there. Okay, shift clicking them in works. Good, glorious, awesome. Okay, let's do this again then. Take this off. Make another one of those so that that can get sorted. I need some more motus. I need some more motus. Hopefully they've done that by now. Yeah, done lots of it. Good, good. Alright, so I fill this up again. Yes, this is like the crafting method is awesome, but it's a long-winded process. So all these little bits of automation are quite nice for me. Quite nice for me indeed. I wonder if I put them lower down that golem combustion could put the golems in the right places. Oh, now I want to test that out. Let's go with this. Right, give me this back. Give me all this back. Oh man, I really wanted it to work first time. I really wanted it to be right first time. Okay, so let's put some of that in there. Put some of that in there. And put some of that in there. And then the wooden golem isn't available again. Didn't I just make a wooden golem for it? There it is. Do that. I thought I just made one. Okay, and Combustion Man, you can be in charge of golem creation from now on, okay? Okay. Well, I think I just took him all back. Ah, and I lost his name. Okay, well, this is a test anyway. So we'll put him on there. And we'll link him to this place as well. Oh, he can do multiple locations? No, he only does one location. Okay. And we can golem core him. Activate. Now. Something's in there, you put it in there. Do it. That wooden golem can go in there like that. And when something goes in there, you move it. Doesn't look like he can, does it? Doesn't look like he can operate with these things here. So I'll have to rename Combustion Man and give him another job to do. But overall, it's a success. I just need to top up all the jars and create some new jars over there for everything. And put this back up there again. Oh, man. And then figure out what we're going to do with the rest of this corridor. Some more auto-crafting of things and stuff. There's a lot of nice, cool little bits that we can work on very soon. And potentially work on getting all these different clay things sorted out. Maybe, I know what it is. I've put a wrong core on him, haven't I? I've put an alchemy core on him instead of a sorting or empty. An empty, moving things somewhere else. That's the one he needs to have. Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Combustible Man, you need to change almost completely, and I will sort that out before next episode. So, thank you very much for watching another episode of A Druid's Tale. Hopefully today wasn't too much of a messing about with the Thorncraft once again, but still, we're getting there, I may try and do a similar sort of process as we've got going on behind me here with the other things between episodes, so you don't have to see it all over again next episode, and when maybe we'll be putting a roof on or something. I would like to get this project finished and out of the way, and then get on with some of the really cool crafting of magical artifacts and items and wand caps and all sorts of things that I want to be using for the rest of the series. So, thank you very, very much for watching. I will see you in the next A Druid's Tale.